Everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Another short video. Ben's verses that he sent me. I know I said I weren't going to do any till probably after next week, but I've got 10 minutes and this batch ain't going to take long to cover, so let's do it. So let's have a look at the next batch. So yesterday we did Matthew 3 verses 2, 7 and 12. Today we're going to do Matthew 10 verses 17 to 23. So this is why I don't like people who just send you a big long list of scriptures with no context, no explanation as what they think these scriptures mean. You just get a big long list and there you go. Nah, it's not how it should be done. So we've got no context. We start off here, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for testimony against them and the Gentiles. When they deliver you up, take no thought hour what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. So we've got no context, right? So basically what's happening is Jesus has commanded his 12 disciples to go and preach to cities of Israel. If we go to 10:5, these 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go in, not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, my understanding of that is the reason he says just go to house of Israel is because he's gonna judge Israel. You know, he already knows he's gonna judge Israel, so he wants gospel to go to them. He wants to see how they respond to it. Another reason could be, easier to preach to those with an history, bearing in mind that it's the first time disciples have gone out preaching gospel without Jesus, so it might be easier to preach to those with an history at scriptures, but I would surmise that he's wanting to see how Israel, the house of Israel, deal with gospel. We see all the way through Matthew 23, all woes to Jerusalem. Woe ye Pharisees, that I think there's 7 woes or something. Go read that. He's getting ready to judge. We move back down to totally forgot where I was. Right. So, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. It's telling them what to expect. They will deliver you up to the councils, they will scourge you in their synagogues, you'll be brought before governors. We read later on in disciples' ministry that they get arrested, they get exiled, they get stoned, they get beaten, they get crucified, they get persecuted. So this is Jesus is telling them what to expect. And brother shall deliver up brother to death, and the father, the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So, he that endureth to the end shall be saved means those that stay truthful, those that stay faithful to Jesus all throughout their life, through this persecution, those that endureth to the end shall be saved. It's not an end time passage. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another, for verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. So it's saying here that, look, you're not going to even preach gospel to all cities of Israel before I come to judge Israel. See, this is the problem with preterist view. You think the judgment of Israel in 70 AD is the second advent, and it's not. The judgment of Israel in 70 AD is a spiritual judgment. You get wordage that says Jesus is going to come and destroy the temple and all that, but if you read through Old Testament, like when God judges Israel, he uses other armies, like he uses Babylon to judge Israel, and you get wordage in Ezekiel where it sounds like God's coming with his sword, God's going to unsheathe his sword, you know what I mean? But it's just wordage for judgment. Christ didn't return in 70 AD, but he judged Jerusalem. They didn't accept him. The Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Sanhedrin, they didn't accept Jesus, so he judges them. They should have accepted him. They had all scriptures, they knew all prophecies, they should have known Jesus was the Messiah, but they didn't. So he judges them, you know. They put him to death. So he judges Jerusalem because they didn't accept him. But it's not the second advent, it's not the second coming. We read in Matthew 24, the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. We read in Luke 17:22, then he said to the disciples, so he's speaking to the disciples, the time is coming when you will long to see one of the days of the Son of Man, but you will not see it. I mean, what are the days of the Son of Man they're longing to see? It can't be while he were on earth, because the disciples were with him through his ministry. They were with him when he got captured. They were watching when he got tried. They were watching when he got put to death. They were watching when he got buried. And they saw him resurrected. And they saw him ascend into heaven. So, one of the days of the Son of Man can't be while he were on earth. It must be when he comes back on his second coming. And he quite plainly says to him here, but you will not see it. So whatever you think is getting said in Matthew 10:17-23 is in contradiction to other verses, and Bible don't have no contradictions. If you've got a contradiction, there's most likely something that you're not understanding. But yeah, there's no preterism here. There's no Satan's little season here. It's just, I don't know what to say to you, but it's just not there. So thanks for watching, and God bless.